Hey folks, welcome back to Misty and Ike, a daily pop culture podcast, produced by Brickyard Media Group. And now here's your hosts, Misty Roberts and Isaac Heckert. Fade up. Happy Monday to you, Misty.
And a happy Monday to you, Isaac.
And happy Monday out there to all of you people.
And happy Monday out there to all of the people.
Leave us a comment if you saw our first warm-up Mondays. Warm-up episode.
That was fun.
Yeah, we needed this catchy title for it.
I mean, I think Warm Up Mondays is not quite right.
Nope. What are we talking about today?
Well, we just celebrated 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Boy, am I hungover.
One would think.
The fireworks were amazing last night, weren't they?
They were. We watched them at the beach.
We did.
No, I think I went back to Kansas City for the holiday.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I don't remember.
Which means you're still in Kansas City
right
now.
Conveniently, we're able to record these in advance.
Check out this new hologram I've got of Misty. It's really lifelike.
So a lot of people, I think, would think that we would do a 4th of July episode, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
There's some other cool stuff today that, to me, the 4th of July is like the beginning of summer, you know?
Yeah, even though it starts sooner.
But
I agree.
But it's like the kickoff.
To me, as a kid, it felt like the middle. It's like,
yeah.
Oh no, it's half
School,
over.
halfway.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to talk about a couple of different things that made me think of summer.
Okay.
Those two things are the Statue of Liberty, which I do think of that on the 4th of July.
I mean, who doesn't think of the Statue of Liberty when they think about summer?
Well, when you think of the 4th of July, let freedom ring. And
let
there she is,
freedom
like
ring.
standing in the water, letting in all the people,
water.
Saying hello to everyone.
Hello, everybody. I'm the Statue of Liberty.
So we're going to do a halvesy episode.
Halfskis.
And then we're going to switch over to another halvesy episode.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the Statue of Liberty.
And then?
No, we'll get to that.
Oh, come on.
We're going to talk about the history of bikinis.
Hey.
I don't let you down.
That's
the
what's
head
up.
writer would never let you down.
Nope. Bikinis and statues,
Bikinis
everybody.
and statues of liberty.
I'm here for that.
What if the Statue of Liberty was wearing a bikini?
What if we eventually had enough promo money to make a Statue of Liberty bikini and put it on her?
I would be really excited.
We should Photoshop a Statue of Liberty on the bikini.
We should.
Or vice versa.
We should, actually.
Wait a minute. I bet you there's a Statue of Liberty bikini, but I bet you there's not a bikini for the Statue of Liberty. Anyway, we're burning the road up.
Yeah, anyway.
Should we start at the beginning?
Well, yeah. I think you got some interesting info of where she came from.
The statue's full name is Liberty Enlightening the World.
I did not ever know that.
I didn't either until I just read it.
I thought her full name was Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. First name, Statue. Last
name
of Liberty.
Last name, Liberty.
It was a gift from France to America, in 1886.
That was a long-ass time ago.
Yeah. Do you think that they knew that one day we were just going to bail them out of a world war, so that we better give them a gift now?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think probably. I think they knew that we were going to become one of their biggest allies.
Yeah. Here's something weird, though. The head of the statue was displayed at the World's Fair in Paris in 1887.
That's kind of cool.
So they gave us a gift, and then we sent the head back 2 years later. Like, that would be some medieval shit.
It's for the World's Fair.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the World's Fair back then was a really big deal. Like, people from literally all over the world came to the World's Fair so that they could see it. Because not everybody would always be able to come here to America and see it.
Totally. But wouldn't it be, like, if I gave you something, and then I was like, hey, I'm going to Comic-Con 2 years later, would you just chop the head off of it and send it back to me?
I mean, it depends upon how badly you needed it. And, if you were going to go to Comic-Con and you needed the head of something you had given me, fair.
Like, if you're on tour,
yeah,
I just need you to chop your head off and send it to me so I can take it to Comic-Con.
I don't know about that part.
Actually,
that's
you need
like me.
You need your brain.
That's like my whole. Cutting my head off means I die.
We'll get you another one.
Did you know that she's a Roman goddess?
I did. It says right here she's the Roman goddess of freedom.
Libertas. The statue's name derives from the goddess it represents, Libertas, a Roman deity personifying freedom.
When you say it like that, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Libertas appears on Roman coins from the period of Julius Caesar's assassination, supporting the Republic.
If you had to guess a date that was inscribed on the tablets that she's holding, what would you guess? This is a no-brainer. This is a really no-brainer.
Like the year that the America started?
Which is?
1776.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, correct.
I'm like,
July 4th, 1776.
What if I say it wrong? And then people are going to be like, you're an idiot.
All right, here's some facts. Ready?
Okay. Rapid fire.
Do you know how tall she is?
I don't.
She's 93 meters. Spelled metries. Look at this. 93 metries.
Oh.
And she weighs 204 metric tons. Doesn't look,
okay, so how much?
She doesn't look a pound over 200 tons.
You'd be nice to her.
Yeah.
Do you want to know about the spikes in her tiara?
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's a crown. It's a tiara.
Well, it says crown right here.
Okay, it's a crown. So it has 7 spikes, symbolizing 7 oceans and 7 continents of the world. So that emphasizes her message of welcomingness, inclusiveness, and freedom.
Well, welcome to America, all 7 of you. You know how many stairs you got to climb to get to the crown?
A lot.
Okay.
292.
354.
354.
Do you know how many windows there are in the crown?
I don't. A bunch. Let's see. 1, 2,
Oh, great.
3.
There are 25 windows.
Well, that's not as many as I thought it would be.
Yeah. You know how many people visit the statue? Guess how many in 2016?
2 million.
4.5 million people visited the statue in 2016. By way of comparison, 7 million people visited the Eiffel Tower, and 3.75 visited the London Eye. The London Eye is just the Ferris wheel, right?
Mm-hmm. It's dumb.
That doesn't count.
I like it.
There's one in Vegas, too.
I wrote it. It's stupid.
That is dumb.
Disappointed me.
I think they just threw in that more people visit the Eiffel Tower just as
Because
we gave you this, but
France, we.
yeah, guess what? The Eiffel Tower is in the middle of Paris. Okay, it's in Paris.
Yeah,
it's like, not on its own island. You can get to it. Once you get to Paris, you can get to that. You don't have to take a boat.
I would not take a boat to Staten
Island.
How many for anything?
How many times have you been on in New York and been like, wait, you got to get on a boat to get there? No, thank you.
Well, I've always known that, so I've never gone because of that.
Yeah.
Do you know that...
Are we halfway to bikinis yet?
We're close.
Okay.
Do you know that she gets struck by lightning 600 times a year?
What? Oh my God, I got to see a picture of it.
Standing proud, exposed to the elements, the statue has to withstand around 600 lightning bolts every year, and in high winds, the torch can sway 5 inches side to side.
Oh, wow. Here's pictures of it getting struck by lightning.
Cool.
So I just assumed that it would always get struck at the high point.
Okay, so with her getting struck by lightning, it makes her look like Lady Justice.
That's right. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's wow.
Like she's got power coming out of her sword.
Yeah, like I said,
thingy.
she's like Lady Justice.
Yeah. Who's Lady Justice?
Look up Lady Justice.
Okay.
And then
show me some bikinis.
The guy that built the Eiffel Tower also helped build her. Just so you know.
Oh.
Edward de La Boile.
Oh, the people, that's what you see when you go to court.
He was the man who dreamt the statue up, and then sculptor Frederick Auguste Bartholdi designed it.
Easy for you.
But the integral metal framework was made by the same guy who made the Eiffel Tower, Gustave Eiffel. Okay, well...
Now on to the good stuff.
Now on to bikinis. So the reason we're doing this is because the bikini made its first appearance on this day in a Paris fashion show. The very first bikini ever.
Yeah. That's what it says right here on my internet, too.
Well, all right. I'm glad our internets match.
Yeah. Although two-piece bathing suits were being used by women as early as the 1930s. The bikini is commonly dated to July 5th today.
Yeah.
1946, when partly due to material rationing after World War II, French India. What a great genius.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, guys, there's not a lot of fabric to go around.
So we're going to need you ladies to wear less of it.
We need you to wear a lot less of it so we can support the war effort. That's pretty good.
So it was named after a nuclear bomb testing site.
Nuclear?
Nuclear.
Sorry, I say it too.
Bomb testing site.
There's my nuclear bomb bikini. Oh, I was going to look up bikinis with
the Statue of Liberty on them. So it was named after Bikini Atoll. The United States was testing hydrogen bombs there.
And we learned what an atoll was the other day.
We did. It's not an island.
It's
kind of is.
It's a circular island with water in the middle.
Right. So it was actually a French car engineer who came up with this design for the bikini. And at the time, that's when we were testing hydrogen bombs. And in these tests, he found inspiration for the name of his new bombshell clothing item. The engineer / designer thought that his new design was just as shocking as nuclear testing. And at the time, his assumptions were accurate.
Well, I didn't get any pictures of the Statue of Liberty on a bikini, but some people have photoshopped hilarious.
Okay, I like that.
Her taking her robe off, which I think is funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. If you're just listening on audio, which is 90% of the folks we're talking to right now, you should just flick over to one of the video thing. Oh, this is funny. Global warming. It's so hot she has to take her wardrobe off.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny. Okay.
Bikinis
are fun. Statues of Liberty are fun.
Of course, the bikini was rejected as too revealing in the very beginning. It wasn't until the late 50s that celebrities and mainstream media began to accept it as a fashion trend. Brigitte Bardot appeared at a film festival in a floral two-piece. And once she made it acceptable to wear the bikini, then Marilyn Monroe quickly followed suit. And it became quickly followed suit. You see what I did there?
That's funny.
And there are a couple countries where you still can't do it.
I bet.
Still can't wear a bikini.
I mean, if they saw the fabric that people were calling bikinis now when they invented them, boy, oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a string tied together in some knots.
Side note, this weekend at the beach, there was a fella who was,
oh, no!
Fella in his stringed thongness. Boy, wish I had gotten a picture of it.
Oh, we are not in
just
Europe.
Burnt to a crisp.
Just butt cheeks just all burn up.
Yeah. With a piece of floss between your cheeks.
I know.
Sorry, folks.
Well, so when the bikini was introduced, countries like Italy, Portugal, and Spain outlawed them. Of course, those countries have since lifted that ban. But there are still places like Croatia, Hvar, the Maldives, where you can get fined for walking down the street in a swimsuit. Public beaches are for one-piece swimming suits only.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think the post-war summer, all them fellas coming back, and then all these ladies in bikinis now, when they left for war, it was one piece. When they got back, there's a lot more tummy showing.
Right.
Do you think that this summer, as quarantine's getting lifted, is going to be more baby productive or less baby productive than post-war summer?
Well, okay, I think people are going to be, so horny it's not going to matter.
Okay.
Across the board. People have been locked down and locked up, like, with less ability to have actual physical contact. So I think that you could be wearing a muumuu at this point, and so it's like it's 2 a.m. at a bar. Someone's going to take you home. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I also think there's going to be a huge effect, though, and I hope that this is a good thing, in women accepting themselves a little bit more, because people across the board, men and women, are going to come out of this quarantine. Not everybody had a glow up. You know?
Not everybody was like us.
There were a lot of people that got locked down and, dealt with being locked down in different ways. Eating and maybe not always exercising. Drinking, just not being healthy in general. They were self-care mechanisms during all of this.
So you're saying there's going to be more freakness happening this summer than after a world war?
I think so. First of all, we've become a lot more comfortable with our sexuality than since then.
So there's going to be another baby boom.
I think that we're going to have another baby boom.
Because that's what we need is more people.
I think there was already a pandemic baby boom.
Can we call it pandemic from now on?
Pandemic. Oh, pandy. I think that there were already a lot of people that, said, I'm going to be home for a year. Well, now's the perfect time for us to get knocked up and have a kid.
Oh.
There was, I have a lot of acquaintances and friends that that had babies over this
That's true.
past time.
Yeah.
And I think that now that, that lockdown's lifting, I think people are about to get their freaks on.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that are just now finishing up that 1 year lease they signed together with that person they barely knew.
Yeah.
It's about to be free for the summer.
Guess what? I'm single, folks.
Misty's looking for new friendships. New friendships.
I'm very selective and very picky, though. So let's just get that out there.
Well, you're no Statue of Liberty. But you
I'm
do.
not.
But you do own a couple bikinis. I don't know. I've always seen you in a one piece.
First of all, you've never seen me in a swimsuit.
I sure have.
When?
We've gone to pools and beaches multiple times, and that swimming lake that one time. We didn't go to that swimming lake that one time. You've never gone swimming with me?
No.
Yeah, I guarantee you've gotten.
I've been to the
ocean.
beach with you. I've gotten into the ocean, but it was
All right,
having
folks.
some beverages.
You heard it here first. 100 likes on this episode, and Misty's wearing a bikini in the next episode.
It's not ever going to happen.
On the beach watching Game of Thrones.
It's not ever going to happen.
Ooh, that would be funny. You with a martini in a bikini watching Game of Thrones, sitting on a Statue of Liberty towel. 100 likes, folks.
I don't agree to this.
Well,
Okay.
should we do the song again? This is how we end it. Let us know if you like that. We did it in the practice episode, but normally we end it the same way, which is, since it's not Friday.
We'll see you tomorrow.
That feels weird. Are you sure that's how we do it?
Since it's not Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 240 episodes.
46?
I mean, for the first 30 of them, we couldn't figure it out.
That's true. Don't
could
watch
get
those.
it right.
Please don't. We're
So.
just keeping them up to keep our numbers high, but please don't watch the first 30.
It's true. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.